here, Betty the Lego Butcher here, and we're on time for being washed. Did anyone see my rubber ducky?
Okay, so we're going to wash some Lego. Okay, we're going to wash some Lego, and how we're going to do that is with our wash bucket that we made. Basically what we got is we got 2 dish pans from the dollar store. We leave one as it is. The second one, we cut the bottom out, as you can see through here. And then we got a little bit of mesh window screen, the metal type, not the plastic stuff, the metal type. Cut it to fit the bottom and hot glued it around the edges. That allows us to make, once we make the strainer, we can insert it inside the second bucket. So then we can take our Lego pieces and just dump them in. Like so. Once we have this all filled up, we can then swish it about, and as you lift it up, the water drains through the bottom, leaving your Lego pieces, never losing another Lego piece down the sink. It's a great little invention that someone pointed out to me one day. So basically we're going to wash a whole load of Lego in this tub, because you don't have to worry about how much you wash. As long as it fits in the tub, you can wash it. And it's a beautiful day out. It's going to be nice and warm today, so we have to put it out on a towel, let it sit out in the fresh air and let it dry. Don't want to leave it out in the sun too long. People do tend to say that the Lego colors fade and it could get hot enough to actually melt. Never actually had either one of those two things happen, but then again, I haven't left it out for like 2 or 3 days. Usually a day in a nice warm heat will dry it out. So we're going to go ahead and wash a ton of Lego here that we had bought at a flea market.
I'm choosing a cleaner to wash your Lego. We can use Lysol because it disinfects, kills germs, and it is a soapy solution that will wash your Lego. Other alternatives, more biodegradable and earth-friendly, are something like Greenworks Natural All-Purpose Cleaner. Okay, we got our Lego in the tub now. The wash tub that is, and we add the water to it first. And you can see it start to flow in the strainer. And there we can take with our Lysol cleaner and just put a little bit in there. And that should do the trick. Soap it all around. Rinse it for a little bit and get some of that done. Actually, just put a little more in there just to get it soapy. And then, not that it'll soap up that much anyway, but just so it gets a little bit of soap on it and it disinfects it and cleans it. And then we can rinse it from there.
And we'll take our bucket now over to our tub, and we just go to a few odds and ends there to get our bucket down in. There we go. And we're going to fill them up with warm water. Just let her go. Fill her right up. And as you can see, it's filling up through the strainer down there, but allowing our bricks got to go through. So that's the greatest rig. We're just going to wash that a few times, shake it all around, rinse it out a couple times, and then we'll take it outside and I'll show you from there what we're going to do and how to dry it. Okay, so we laid some towels out on the table out here on the deck, and then we got our wash bucket full of Lego parts. So what we're going to do is we're just going to lift up the strainer section of it, and we're just going to start dumping out all over the table. Make sure all the parts are out. There we go. We've still got a few in there. We'll get them little fellas out in a second. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to evenly spread these all out over the table so everything can dry nice. Shake out the ones that are deep. Oh yeah, because they hold some water still. And just spread them all out over the table, over the blankets there. and let them dry for the day. And that should pretty much be it. You know, basically by doing that, you kind of sterilize them, so you don't have to worry about any germs coming off them from anybody else, because you're always worried about germs and kids and putting their Legos in their mouth and stuff. So you want to make sure they're nice and clean. So this is one sure way to do it. Wouldn't exactly put it in my mouth afterwards, but it's at least cleaner than it was. So we got that all laid out there now, and we'll just let it dry for the day, and then we can sort them out and put them in our appropriate buckets for later on. Oh geez, look at that neat little piece. It's just a piece of plastic off of something, maybe a battery pack, not sure. Found it. It's embossed right in it. It says Lego. Huh. That's neat. Well, that's a neat piece to have for the collection. That's the thing, you just never know what you're going to find when you get stuff.